Well, Jean, the boxes arrived with our lining of clothing in here, so I'll just show you what we've got and what you think of it, because I reckon they're awesome. Now, these are your designs, so, and that's a scarf. So you can throw it over if you want to.
I love that yellow. Beautiful.
Doesn't all the circles come up really good on it?
They're like little love arts, but they fit.
I like the way you got your name there, your Aboriginal name on there, Ulpunda. So. Now this is your skirt. All things first before I'll bring my gear out. So what do you think of the design?
Pretty cool. First for us, Joyce.
Yeah.
And yellow, it's a favourite colour of mine. And because I think yellow, you know, you go out and you see yellow flowers. Mostly yellow flowers, the wattle bush is yellow. You know, there's always yellow flowers. Rarely there's other colours. So I love yellow because it blends in with the country. Because we've got the orange, well not so much orange, but it's the sandhill colour, and the yellow is the spinifex of the grass when it dies off. Yeah, so it's everywhere.
Yeah, that's right, daisies.
Yeah, yeah. So the yellow plays a big part in my little life. So, and the colours I've got here, this is the children's playground, the designs, but the colours are, that's here, you see those colours out in the bush anyway, on country. And the designs in the yellow, you know, like, it's not just plain yellow, you'll see darker yellow, lighter yellow, and then it blends in with the patterns of country. Yeah.
I remember when we were kids out on the sand dune, it was the frillneck lizards used to eat the yellow daisies.
Yellow daisies.
So this is what reminds me, the yellow on the costume reminds me of the yellow daisies the frillneck lizards used to eat. As I grew up, we were running around playing on the sand dunes.
Yeah, and the egg yolk, but we call it billy buttons, eh? The egg yolk flowers. Yeah, so it's that lovely yellow.
Yep, I love it. I love that colour. It really stands out for a country girl, eh?
Yeah.
And and I'll show you my costumes as well. This is my scarf. And my design. This is actually I really love this because it's got the feeling of the material. It's so lovely, eh? It's soft. Something new for us.
Yeah.
So, and the design itself, like pathways and campsite and pathways. That's what all the designs on my costume. Because years ago, the old people used to walk for miles, just on pathways and going to camps. So I'm going to put mine on. I love it. So.
Yeah, I should try mine on too then, if you can go one step further.
Yeah, I've got to find out to put on first. I'm a bit shaky. I usually can throw straight on there, but...
Auntie Claire and Mum and them, they used to have this.
Yeah.
On there.
And it added like a hanky, like a handkerchief. Yeah, throw that over.
How they used to wear it. They used to have that pointy part over this part of their head.
Yeah. Are you going to put yours on your head?
No, I'm just looking at it. I'll just wrap it around. Yeah.
See, it looks nice. Not bad.
Yeah.
And this is my costume, this is my dress. And I know it won't fit me. Look at the size. But we've got little girls that'll fit into these grandkids, so which is good. So I just feel for me, it goes back a long way because I've always wanted to do something like this with artwork as well, bring it out, because growing up in the country, you see all these things, and this has come from memories from when I was a kid. You see all these things, and now I actually got it on, had it on canvas. Now it's on material, so it goes back a long way for me. So. And Jean as well, because we both were brought up out here in country, out on the station, and then moved into town. So we've seen a lot.
Yeah, I was born out on country. I was born out on Alton Downs, and like Joyce just said, the colours, you know, like we've seen it, we've lived it, and yeah, we just love it. Being out on country is very special. Because, you know, it's part of our life.
Yeah.
Our story.
That's right.
Our connection to the people, the land itself. And so when we do our painting, that's what we put on canvas. And as long as we can tell our story, then our picture will connect to the stories that we're telling, and it shows, you know, that we're still here. We tell our story, our language, you know, because Mum has drummed it into us that we've got to keep on going with our culture, because it's very special.
That's right.
We've got to teach our young ones, and start sharing, not only with our young, you know, to everyone, so that our story's out there and we're not forgotten. Through Red Ridge, and I reckon we've come a long way.
Yeah.
You know, so with the support of Red Ridge, we wouldn't have done it without that support. So, you know, we're happy that we could work together with them, and it's a comfortable feeling, you know, like family. So, yeah.
And it's good because we can do all our artwork and sit and talk with Louise and tell our story to the non-Aboriginal people as well, so about our costume. But this is really what we want to get through, is get the others out, don't we? Get the others up and running, and we're not because we're the starter for everything more or less here in the outback. So hopefully we can get the other communities and all that up.
To come aboard.
Yeah, and do the same thing.
It's like that's perfect. Sorry.
It's just to show what they got, because we're all different. We've all got different stories, so they can start telling their stories.
Can I ask you a question, both of you? I'm really interested because your artworks, you know, they sit in a gallery. People have to go there to look at it. They have to drive past the Tuda to see the serpent. But this artwork could go anywhere in the world and will be public and worn by people. I'm interested to know how you feel about that.
Well, we've done our shirts, we've sold it at Big Red, and we've got it at the information centre, and it's always good to see someone with the shirt on. Oh, there goes our shirt, you know. Yeah. So if someone had bought this and lived away and we were down say in Brisbane, it'd be good to see, you know, just be unreal, eh?
Yeah, see somebody walking down the street in Brisbane or Paris, or because somebody did take, one of the boys from here, out of the state, did go across to the UK, and he actually wore this shirt and sent a photo back. Look what I've got on, aunties. So, you know, that was good to see.
Yeah. And what about just to know, like, if you were a young woman, would you have liked to have something like this to wear, and how do you feel about your children and grandchildren, you know, being able to wear so publicly their story? I'm just interested.
For us, but seeing our kids and the non-Aboriginal people, I don't care, as long as they advertise it, you know, they wear it. It's good to see everybody wearing, because this is where we go. We'll be, if we can get this out there for everyone to buy, and we're walking together, and that's what I really want. I'd love to see that we're all walking together. They wearing in Jean's costume in the city, wherever, overseas. So.
And you know, like, the story's got to be told to the people who buy it, you know, so that then they could tell the next person. So yeah, so you know, like the story's not going to stop. It's
No.
just going to be passed
Yeah, that's
on
right.
to
Yeah.
people who's happy enough to buy the shirts, the dress, or whatever, and they'll tell that story.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll just go on, and the stories, you know, it might change, you know, like with so many people telling it, but yeah, we'll get there. The story will be told. So, but we're so happy about all this. Like I said, the yellow, beautiful. It's just
And we've also
wow.
got